6:50 here this Friday morning. Before you head out, stay with us for your Sunrise Smart Start and our top stories. In court in just a couple of hours, another defendant in the Sam Nordquist torture and murder case expected to change his plea. Nordquist family tells us Kyle Sage is going to plead guilty today, pre-trial in Ontario County Court. The victim, a trans man from Minnesota, came here in 2024 to the Finger Lakes after meeting Precious Arzuaga online. Prosecutors say Sam was held captive for weeks, sexually assaulted and tortured at Patty's Lodge in Hopewell. They later found his body early last year in a field in Yates County. Of the 7 people arrested in this case, 3 have already pleaded guilty, including Arzuaga, Jennifer Quijano, and Emily Motica, who all did so earlier this summer. Sage would become the 4th. That hearing is at 9 o'clock, and News 8 will be there inside the courtroom for that announcement and reaction to the plea. The owners of Mad Hatters in Irondequoit tell us they're fighting back, saying they've been wrongfully accused of selling unregulated cannabis in their smoke shop. Last week, the State Office of Cannabis Management came out and sealed the front door, linking the owners to an alleged illegal cannabis operation in a separate unit at the property. Nicholas Stebbins and his brother Rocco co-own the business. They say last Thursday, authorities came out to Rocco's house looking for cannabis, also had a warrant for Mad Hatters and another for a storage room at the back of the building. The brothers say they rent that out to a tenant, and unregulated cannabis was found there. But Stebbins says OCM did not find anything in their storefront, and they say they've never sold cannabis of any kind.
People left reviews for us saying how, like, they know if we were doing something illegal, they would have seen it. They would have seen something going on, you know what I mean? They had no inkling of something like that going on because there wasn't. I see it going a certain direction because, you know what I mean, if people are innocent, they should be proven innocent.
News 8 did reach out to OCM regarding the allegations. The spokesperson says they cannot comment on a pending case. We have finally made it to week 1 of the NFL preseason, so let's go inside the huddle. The Bills hosting the Carolina Panthers at the new Highmark tomorrow. While we normally have to wait for the regular season to see some of the biggest stars, Joe Brady says all the healthy players will be out there. That includes quarterback Josh Allen, who did not take a single snap last preseason, of course under then Sean McDermott. Brady, the new head coach, says this decision to put him out there for multiple reasons, and mainly to get accustomed to just being in the new environment.
I want to see guys get hits. I want to see guys tackle. I want to see the finishing of the play and the how and all of. So there's so many variables with it. We obviously have a new everything, right? And so it's our first opportunity for us to come together and show an example of what the Buffalo Bills, are about. And so I think that that's important.
New environment, new routine, just understanding, again, like we want to make this as real game-like as possible because it is a real game. But to have those reps before first game when we have it here on Thursday night, just understanding really the process behind everything and not being surprised by anything new.
And for the first preseason game, make sure you tune in to Bills Kickoff Live. Pre-game show starts at noon here on News 8 and also on the Rochester First streaming app. Post-game, we've got the wrap-up show. Thad Brown, the rest of the Bills Kickoff Live crew breaking down everything we see from the starters, those still trying to make the cut from Saturday's action. That coverage starts right at the end of the 4th quarter, again on your TV and the app. We are heading into day 2 of the Rochester Ukrainian Festival. Got 3 more days to check it all out after opening night last night. Here's Ron Spitzer one more time live for us at St. Josephat in Irondequoit. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Brennan. Yes, we have to learn a lot about what's going on here, so we're with Andrew, the festival chairman. What is the Ukrainian Festival all about?
Ukrainian Festival is just a good time to spread the Ukrainian culture, meet the Ukrainian people. You can hear stories, eat, drink, and just have a good time.
And it's all happening here. Can you give us logistics? Where, when? Do you just show up? Do you have to register somehow?
Nope. Parking, admission, entertainment are all free. We're located right on East Ridge Road. Just look for the Five Dome Church. You can't miss it. We're right behind it.
Now, off camera, we were talking a little bit about how long you've been in this role as festival chairman and how many times you said no, because this is a volunteer gig. So yes. Tell me a little bit about that story.
So Father Phil, who came back to the parish 15 years ago, first thing he said when he came back is, when are you going to take over? I said, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I dodged him for 7 years. On the 8th year, on Christmas, I gave him a Christmas card with no Christmas gift. All it said is, you got me, I'm in, Merry Christmas.
And what happened to change your mind? Is it just that you saw how amazing this thing is?
I think I bumped my head. No, I've been involved in this festival for 40 years, so an opportunity to step up, help teach, help groom the next generation, and try to get everybody involved in a leadership capacity is just an amazing feeling. We couldn't do this without the volunteers we have, and just to be able to kind of sit back and thank them and be as appreciative as we are to all of them and guide and lead. And my son's 14, he's been here every day helping out too, so hopefully the next generation can continue this wonderful festival.
And this is the 54th year, you said?
54th year.
Okay, so 54th year kicking off tonight. Brennan, for now, back to you.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Ron, Tom, thanks so much for being a good sport after a long night and then spending a long morning with us since 5.
Right, that plus so many other things happening around town. You love it, and it's so nice to have the weather line up too. With this as well. Yesterday was fantastic, and if you missed out yesterday, you got today. Another gorgeous one out there. And then tomorrow looks good as well. We'll go partly cloudy skies, but dry throughout the day. And then I'm not even scared of the Sunday showers. A couple scattered storms, sure, in the afternoon, but overall, those storms shouldn't be too much of an issue, Brennan.
The podcast is live for you, 9 to 9:30, Second Cup of Sunrise on the Rochester First streaming app. Closing out, it's been a rough week not being here, missing that show.
Yeah.
We got Paw Patrol, that experience, the shot I had to get yesterday.
Yeah, that's right, and I'm gone next week.
Oh, man. All of that coming your way. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather. Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.